I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Find another.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. It is a hump day Wednesday, so of course it's time for another weekly top 10 countdown. And this week's top 10 countdown, we're going to be talking about my favorite thing, or my favorite pastime, my favorite subject, however you want to word it. But to go along with it, before we talk about the top 10 countdown, let me first say that yesterday was National Cereal Day. Cornflakes came out on March the 7th, 1894. So what is your favorite kind of cereal? It's funny because you think about back in 1894, cornflakes first came out. And of course, at the time, it was the first and only cereal out. But I can remember even being 5, 6, 7 years old, going to the local grocery store, and you'd see cornflakes, Frosted Flakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Honey Nut Cheerios, Apple Jacks, Smacks, Corn Pops, Rice Krispie Treats, Raisin Bran, Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops, and Trix. And that was about it. And that was just a little over 30 years ago. Now you go to the local grocery store, and there's probably 975 kinds of cereal. But what is your favorite kind of cereal? I like cereal, but to me, cereal is a snack. These people that say, oh, this morning at breakfast, I had me a bowl of cereal, I don't know how they do it. I could sit down with the biggest bowl you've ever seen in your life and fill it up with cereal and eat it, and within 20 minutes, I am absolutely starved to death. Cereal is good, but it's just not filling. Now, for a midnight snack, it's great. But for a meal, it's just not cut out for a meal. But this week's top 10 countdown, as you can already tell, is about food. It's top 10 ice cream flavors. And I heard this about Thursday last week, and I said, that'll be a good top 10 countdown. Now, the guy that I heard talking about it only listed the top 5, but of course I'll list the top 10. Now, there are different websites you can go on and find this list, and some of them have 1 and 2 switched around, but still the same 2, just in a different order. But all the rest of them are pretty much the same. Do you have a favorite kind of ice cream? If so, please feel free to let me know. But number 10 is Neapolitan. Number 9, Moose Tracks. Number 8, Strawberry. Number 7, birthday cake, and number 6, buttered pecan. Now, I don't understand the whole birthday cake thing. It doesn't make any sense to me. To me, if you want birthday cake, why not just go buy birthday cake? That's like there's a certain brand of chips. Now, I haven't seen them in a while, so they may be not existent now, but I used to see them in stores about 7 or 8 years ago, and every kind of chip they had was something that was an actual regular food. Like one of their flavors was T-bone steak. One of them was mashed potatoes and gravy. And I'm thinking, why would you buy a chip that is supposed to taste like a T-bone steak? Why not just go buy a T-bone steak? Because if I buy a chip and it does indeed taste like T-bone steak, you know what's going to happen? It's going to make me crave a T-bone steak. And I feel the same way about birthday cake. Instead of spending $5 or $6 for a box of birthday cake ice cream, why not just go buy an actual birthday cake for about the same price? But before we talk about the top 5, let's recap. Numbers 10 through 6. Number 10, Neapolitan. Number 9, Moose Tracks. Number 8, Strawberry. Number 7, Birthday Cake. And number 6, Butter Pecan. Number 5, Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough. Number 4, Mint Chocolate Chip. Number 3, Cookies and Cream. Number 2, Vanilla. And number 1, chocolate. Now, as I said, there are a few websites that have chocolate number 2, vanilla number 1. So it's the same 2 flavors, just flip-flopped. But chocolate's number 1, vanilla's number 2. And I actually like 4 of the top 5. The only one I don't like is mint chocolate chip. And I guess it's just the way my taste buds work, because I love peppermint patties, which are mint flavored. So I love mint. It's not that I don't like mint, because I do. But mint chocolate chip ice cream is supposed to be chocolate chip with the hint of mint. But the mint flavor is so strong, it's like you're eating mint with the hint of chocolate chip. And there are some bites, if you don't look at your spoon before you get a big old scoop, that all you're going to taste is the mint, because either you didn't get any chocolate chips or you got itty bitty chocolate chips. So if I want chocolate chip, I want a hint of mint, not a whole heck of a lot of mint with a hint of chocolate chip. So therefore, I don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream. But for all you ice cream lovers out there, the month of July is National Ice Cream Month, which of course makes sense because most years July is the hottest month of the year, so you eat ice cream. And the 3rd Sunday of July is National Ice Cream Day. Now, it's funny because before Grace and I got married, I'd probably gone 3 or 4 years without buying ice cream as far as when we're out grocery shopping. Everybody gets an ice cream when you go to Dairy Queen. You just can't go to Dairy Queen and not get an ice cream. But I could go in the grocery store and spend bukus and bukus and bukus of money and not buy ice cream. I'm just not an ice cream person. And I didn't see a reason to go to a store and buy a big old tub of ice cream when I'm going to get home and eat one bowl and then I'm done with it for the next month. So that's why you go to Dairy Queen. You can't go there very much because it costs too much. But you go, you get you a large Blizzard, and that's my ice cream for the next 6 months. And that was all the ice cream I would eat. But I guess it's one of the downfalls of being married. You feel like it's in the house. You might as well eat it. And my wife loves ice cream. So now, anytime around here you want a midnight snack or a late night snack or early morning snack, if you have nothing else, we're going to have ice cream. But overall, if we didn't have it, I wouldn't go buy it. I'm just not a big ice cream person. Like I said, I can eat one bowl and I'm done for 2 weeks. And that's why if I'm going to buy ice cream, I prefer to buy some kind of ice cream bars. I actually prefer popsicles and ice cream bars and Klondike bars over actual bowls of ice cream. But that's just me. The Milky Way ice cream bars and the Snickers ice cream bars are absolutely delicious. And I could probably do a top 10 countdown every single week on some kind of food. Because anytime I get to talk about food, I'm a happy camper. I love to eat, and I love to talk about eating. Don't think that I just woke up one day and I was this sexy. I got this sexy from eating. The more I eat, the better looking I get. Any thoughts on this week's Top 10 Countdown? Please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. And that wraps it up for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.